afternoon. It's about 11 o'clock. I'm headed to Culpeper to see my brother. He is in the hospital again. Boogie just is day by day nowadays, y'all. He was experiencing some like gastric reflux for the whole weekend, and then his friends decided that they were going to go ahead and take him to the emergency room. He was there all day yesterday, and today I'm going to go up here and see what's going on. I'm not going to stay long, but I'm going to go see that he's all right and all of that. We're still in the hunt for 3,000 watch hours, y'all. And every day I sit and think about what do I have to offer on a live video. And what I come up with is everyday living and everyday situations. Because for me, every day is different. Y'all, please forgive me for the way this car sounds. It runs good, but it just sounds horrible sometimes. And I really hope the video is coming out clear. I got a late start today. I was being a little lazy, I ain't gonna lie. But I just wanted to jump on here and try to see who's out and about and whatnot. I've been watching my analytics on my YouTube, and I got about 122 subscribers that are very recent, and I've been trying to change my presentation on my videos. You know, it is hunting season, and it is my favorite time of the year. But hunting and all of that is not everything. Like I said, I got to deal with my brother being hospitalized. He's 67, and in November he'll turn 68. And trust and believe, he made some choices in his life that was not beneficial, but God will still give him grace just like he'll give everybody else grace. So just wanted to say that, you know, and every day you're still alive, you got a chance to do better and get better. I also have issues of my own that I got to deal with, like what's my next moves and stuff like that. I've had to turn down people for firewood because I don't have a way to get them the wood. You know, I can suggest places for people to go that are here local or whatever to get firewood, but then that's not putting any money in my pocket. So it's a hard thing to deal with, but you know, when you just don't have the funds to deal with certain situations, you just don't have it. You gotta bob and weave when you should have weaved and bobbed, I guess. But the weather's nice out here, 77 degrees. And like I said, I'm just gonna go up here and check on my brother, and then from there, I'll decide what the rest of the day is gonna look like. I've been trying to decide who I want to get to work on my black truck or whatever. I have a game plan, but I just haven't pulled the trigger and implemented it yet. Like, I can go get a rack and pinion from we got a place down here called Pick and Paw. I can go get the rack and pinion and pay for like $500 some dollars, but you'll pay for that, and then you still got to pay somebody to take the old rack and pinion out, put the new one in, and then there's a possibility of having to program, because on that 2016 Silverado, it's electronic, so you have to program it for your vehicle. So that means you might have to take it to the Chevrolet place. I don't know, but if you get one that matches the year, make, and model, I don't know if that's gonna be true, or do you have to match it to the ECU of the vehicle? I don't know, but somebody just sent me something in a different language. I can't really translate right now. But hello, welcome. I'm really doing a lot of squirrel hunting right now. I should be fishing. My brothers up in Ohio, they fishing still, but I just haven't had the motivation to go fishing, because Boogie is my fishing partner and he is my squirrel hunting partner, but I can go do that by myself too. I hope like I said, I hope my video's coming through clear, because I'm doing about 60 miles per hour on a back road. I did a video about mindset the other day, and I was stating, you can do everything right and fail. You can do everything wrong and be successful. But you have to have the right mindset. And from what I've been getting, I've for the last 5-10 years, I've been running firewood and this, that, and other, and I enjoy that, but that may not be what God wants me to be doing. So I had to take that into consideration, because, like I said, I don't have a vehicle to do that. And it kind of hurts me a little bit, because I depend on some of that money in the wintertime to survive off of. Yes, I got income coming in and all of that, but when you want that extra stuff, you got to have a little extra money. So yeah, that's an issue for me right now. Like I said, I'm just trying to take things day by day and stay prayed up and stay in God's will, because that's where I want to be. Some people don't want to talk about spiritual stuff on their YouTube. If it's a part of your life, then you can talk about it. I go to church on Sunday. And when there's a revival, I go to church on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And believe it or not, I try to open my Bible quite often during the week because guess what? I was watching a video of 2819 Church in Atlanta, and that man brought some light to the situation for me. Last night I was watching one of his sermons, and he brought up a great point that the Bible is Jesus' contract to his believers and his followers. I'm going to say that again. The Bible is Jesus' contract to his believers and his followers. That that's the blueprint that we have. If you're a follower of Christ, that's the blueprint that you have, and you have to stay rooted and grounded in that. Oh, Karen says fine, so that's good. I'm trying to get to Culpeper. I know I got a late start, but I don't know. Y'all excuse me for a second, but I don't know if getting a late start is better or getting an early start is better. Sometimes you can just be right on time. So I'm praying that Boogie is in okay shape, but I'll find out here in the next 30 minutes, I guess, because I'm going right there to. Yesterday, I'll be honest, I just did not feel like traveling. But today, I felt like getting out here and going to check on the situation. I'm going to have to turn this AC on, y'all. Because it says 77 on my car. I got a story to tell y'all. When you out hunting and you don't have all your stuff together, I was hunting Saturday, I think, or either Sunday afternoon. No, I think it was Saturday. And I was dealing with a squirrel. I shot the squirrel, and I hit him in the back legs. So he was like the little engine that could, trying to get away. I pull out my little 22 Magnum pistol, and I'm trying to shoot this squirrel and get him to just stop. He was just crawling on them front legs. He was just going. I shot like 5 or 6 times, didn't hit him. Maybe because I didn't really want to kill him. I don't know. But he ended up crawling up in this hollow tree, and I lost him. Long story short, be consistent when you hunt. I should have put the barrel right down on his head and shot him in the head and stopped him, and then I would have had another squirrel to add to the fray, but I didn't. And same time, I lost my $245 glasses that I just got about a couple months ago, a month or so ago. And that was not funny at all, but like everything costs. So now I got to deal with replacing those glasses. And I had just went to my eye doctor and ordered some frames. Now I got to get the lenses redone glasses, and amongst all those millions of leaves that's out there at the hunting spot. So sometimes you got to take a loss. I'm just cruising along in Locust Road now. I wish I understood what my man above me said. It's good to see that people watch you from all over the world. Karen, don't be laughing at my hunting story. You gonna help me pay for my glasses? But yeah, I was chasing after that squirrel, and I done forgot everything was going on. I had those glasses right here in my shirt because when you're shooting or whatnot, I take my glasses off. So, and I'm tussling, trying to shoot this squirrel, and them glasses came off, man. And I'm telling you, it was quite comical, but I was out there by myself. That's why sometimes I guess it's good to oh, now she really being funny. Come on, I just can't see that now. Well, what are you talking about? Oh, you had the sad face. I got my backup glasses, y'all. These things are terrible. I might have to go to Walmart and get me another set of these reading glasses until I get my other glasses replaced. Okay, yeah, so she wasn't laughing. Yeah, y'all, I'm so happy to be able to have a platform to just talk and get your thoughts out. Anybody else use YouTube for that? You know, I think about I could be a person that could give advice on YouTube. I'm old enough, I've got enough experiences, and I may try and do a little bit of that, but you know, it's not going to be everything that I do on YouTube. And then you gotta get a following. You know, you gotta have people who's willing to listen to what you say and how you deliver it and all of that, and that will determine how far you go with anything that you do. But I listened to my man Myron Gold, and he preaches or professes intentionality. You got to be intentional about crazy day. This traffic is crazy. I don't know, this little blue like I said, I can give advice to people about life and all of that because I'm living mine, and I'm not stressed out. Some people may be stressed out in this day and time, and for me, the best way to do that is to just take things day by day. Take break. And so that's what I do. I take things day by day. Wake up and make a decision the night before what I'm going to pretty much do. So last night I was thinking I'm going to get up and go check on Boogie. So that's what I'm going to do. And then, whatever the rest of the day comes, we'll just take that as it comes. I'll be over this way, so I may go hunting to my old spot. I took a break from hunting over here because I felt like I was wearing it out or whatever. Give them squirrels in those woods a little chance for a breather, and then creep back in and knock some of them off. I really did learn something though. The first time I went squirrel hunting, I took that 22 long rifle, the Savage Model 64F, and I'm telling you, it was not a good day that day. I had opportunities, but them squirrels don't sit still for you to shoot them with a 22. So I broke out the 12 gauge. I had plenty of shells for the 12 gauge. And I shot about 8, 9, 10 squirrels in the last 10, 12 days. And, the limit is 6, but I just have not been able to get my limit any day that I've been hunting because these little jokers are smart. You know what I'm saying? And they can hear better than most people. So if you break a twig and there's a squirrel in a tree, they're gonna immediately key in on that. So you have to be real stealthy. You have to hunt squirrels like you hunt deer. Real quiet, sit still, and let the woods come alive around you. I've been on live for 24 minutes or whatever. Don't even know who's been on or who's not been on. Karen's commented a couple times. And like I said, I'll run up here and go see my brother, see what's going on. And I hope I'm not gonna run into some bad news or anything. But we stay prayed up about that. And I just hope you understand that he needs constant attention right now. He's got so much going on that you can't just do what you want. And he's so stubborn that that's what he wants to do. It drives me crazy. He's my oldest brother, my fishing partner, and my squirrel hunting partner, but he haven't even shot a squirrel. He said the other day, I shot that shotgun and that thing almost hooked me on my behind. Guess I should have got him a 20 gauge or a 410 to hunt with. Just trying to see. I still got 4 people on. Hello to the 4 people I still got on my live. Give y'all a little review real quick. I had a situation 10 years ago. I was riding around. My uncle stopped me, let me know that my mom had passed away. Talking about somebody that was froze. I don't know who that is. But my uncle told me that my mom passed away. I think I was frozen in time. So I hope that that's not something that I run into up here today. Because he didn't have his phone and all of that. I'm just going to find out as I get up here, y'all. So y'all say a prayer that Boogie's all right when I get up here. I gotta slow down too. You ever get to talking and just forget how fast you're going? I think it might be this little Toyota. This thing got a lot of pep in its step. And I think that lady got mad at me. It's swerving all over the road. All right, y'all. I've been on for 28 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this live down. I'm glad I did slow down because that was a sure